can you give practical steps to dying in the flesh? How do we die? How do we die to the flesh daily? And how do we walk in the spirit? What has worked for you? Practical steps now.
So the things that have worked for me, from what I said earlier, I said that the soul was raised by the flesh, people. The soul was raised in a culture of flesh, by flesh. The only understanding it has is flesh. That's what it knows. For us to win the soul from the flesh, we have to then start nurturing the soul through the spirit. And one of the ways, and that's what we said dying to the flesh is separating the soul from dependence on the flesh to dependence on the Holy Spirit. And one of the very, very first ways to do that is praying. Praying is not it's not an act of the flesh. So it's a very difficult thing. Like I said, the soul was raised by the flesh. The flesh lost against the things of the spirit. Romans tells us the flesh lost against the things of the spirit, spirit against the things of the flesh. So when the spirit wants prayer, the flesh wants to rest, the flesh wants to close its eyes. That's the reality of our daily life. But what we know has to trump what we desire, what our flesh wants. So we have to get to a place where we know that the life that we have come to live has a particular design. And that design we see in Luke 18:1, God told Jesus said, that we have to consistently pray. We have to consistently put ourselves in praying, in the mode to pray. If we do not consistent, men ought always to pray and not to faint. Men, as long as you are human, the design of humanity is that we must pray always. Praying has to be a lifestyle. It's going to be painful. So for praying, you cannot eliminate the pain from the process of pushing yourself into praying. You can't eliminate that pain.